Steve Jobs was the co-founder and CEO of Apple and Pixar. Even though he was just a college dropout, he was a very intelligent and self-driven man. He was able to build a computer empire and become a multi-millionaire in just a few years. Sadly enough, he was even fired from his own company before coming back a decade later to save it and turn it into one of the world's most influential corporations with millions of fans around the world. He has also contributed to the creation of the new leader in animated movies, Pixar, for decades to come. He was definitely an extraordinary man by any standard. Jobs was a very innovative man who has changed many lives and has changed how the world thinks about technology today. There is one thing about Steve Jobs that makes him different from most people. He thought different. He never worried about what other people said about him. Steve Jobs had managed to influence our world so much, radically changing the computer, music, movie, smartphone, and tablet computing industry. Even after his death, his legacy still remains. In January 2012, Apple surpassed ExxonMobil as the highest publicly traded company in the world. In 1977, Roy Raymond opened a small lingerie shop called Victoria's Secret in the Stanford Shopping Center. His inspiration for the shop came from a very uncomfortable visit to a department store to buy lingerie for his wife. As a business major from Stanford, Raymond thought that there would be a market for a shop where customers wanting to buy underwear will not feel embarrassed. He funded the business by borrowing $80,000, half from relatives and half from a bank. And within 5 years, Victoria's Secret had 5 stores, a catalog, and a gross income of $6 million per year. 5 years later, Raymond sold the business for $1 million. Today, Victoria's Secret has now more than 1,000 stores. Raymond would later open a children's clothing shop that would go bankrupt in less than 2 years, which left him depressed. Unable to recover from the failure of his business, he jumped off the Golden State Bridge on August of 1993. Sadly, today, Victoria's Secret is generating billions of dollars every year.